Talking about conductors and brakemen on cabooses, you know, I like to get my figures moving. This is Fred Folk's caboose that I got from his estate, and I painted a tie on Fred waving a lantern there. The other caboose here, San Juan caboose, long, little guy waving the lantern there as well. Conductor. Over the back on the combine, the conductor waving the lantern over there, and the kids waving too. And then firemen shoveling coal in there on in the fire. And then I've got the brakeman that I've had for some years just sitting on the back of the switcher. 340s in the switcher. So this little guy here, you can turn his light on and off. You have to get the right controller. Let's see if I can get the right one. What have we got now? Hash 340 hash. So we turn that on and off. There's too many controllers here. And then back on again. And then over the back, I've got another figure what I'm yet to do. It's got the wires on in there now, but he's going to go in there as another brakeman animated with his arm moving. And just pull him out. And his hand lantern. So, there's the other figure. You can see I drill out the back to get the arm to move, and the wires coming through from the lantern, the lead in the lantern. So that's another figure that I'm doing there now. So that's how I do them, to get their arms moving. And I need to get the arm extended so that it looks right when I'm doing these. Like on Fred there. He's hanging out the side there, so the engineer can see his lantern waving. This is what I'm talking about in operations, that till the air gets down the back, and the conductor there can wave the lantern to the engineer up here to say, let's go, time to go. So that's what it's all about, the operation side of it, and extra movements. Adding these extra bits and that, I use TCS FL4 decoders, function lighting decoders, and it's the lighting function that is actually providing the power to the little motors that I've got inside the cabooses that's coming out and working the figures, and also for the lighting, the lantern. The hand lanterns I make, the glass beads I get from Michael's stores in America. I've picked up lots of those. Homing in, you come in there on Fred, and that's how I want to have all my cabooses looking like that, so we can get operating. To get these working, there's the little motor. So the motor's at this end, and a planetary gearbox in there, reducing the speed. I machine up a little wheel, crank wheel, and I put a Pico track spike in there for the crank. And then from that is a wire off into the figure to get the movement. The other part, which is very important, is a LM317LZ. That's a tiny little voltage regulator. And I put a surface mount diode in there, and I've got the room, so I just use a 47 ohm resistor. Now, the red wire goes onto the center from the motor, the blue wire goes onto the voltage adjust, and the voltage in is where the resistor goes. So connecting up the TCS FL4 decoder onto that, whoops, is and to the motor gets the animations happening. The thing is, when you're going to be having an operator working the caboose with a throttle, having my wife made me up these lanyards to go around the neck so you don't drop the throttle on the ground. So that's there, and I've just got the normal one which I just used for the testing and that. There we get the bell going. And while I'm at it, I'll show you the depot that I'm pushing along. This is a great kit. Joe Fuss makes some beautiful things. So the depot's there. Still a lot to do. I've had to stop there for the moment because I'm going to have to make up the surface mount lights to go inside and illuminate all of this. So that, at the moment, I've got that sitting there. I haven't glued that so that I can take all of this out, put the lighting in and some details inside. More on this later.